All right, so if you're watching this video, that means you need a little bit of help on how to calculate your personal monthly budget. All right, so if you look under the Life PBL folder, we are going to go to the monthly budget assignment. And when you do that, there is a link right here that says monthly budget. When you click on that link, it's going to bring you to the Texas Reality Check website. All right, so you are going to find Houston, and we're going to start calculating our monthly budget. Now, instead of doing a monthly budget on this website, you actually, which you should already watch, the how to calculate your monthly household budget video. So if you've already watched that little 6-minute video, you know that we came up with our total monthly budget. So in this case, our total monthly budget was $6,338. Now, for the sake of the website, they still show the yearly. It's not a problem. I took this number, multiplied it times 12, and that means that in my house, we bring in $76,000 a year. So the only thing I'm looking for is the $76,000 number. I'm not worried about the job or the career title. I'm simply looking for the number because we are doing a budget. So as I flip through here, there's going to be quite a few pages, right? And I don't want to, all I'm looking for is $76,000. All right, as long as we get pretty close, that's fine. All right, so let's do one more click, and here we go, 76,000. That works. All right, so by clicking on this link, it tells us that approximately we're going to have about $4,809 worth of expenses, but they've already taken out taxes, which we'll do at a later time. Here we go. What we're now using, everybody, is that we're using this website to help us fill out this form. So in this case, I do want most of you guys to try to save up 2% of your income, but we'll get to that later, the savings part. So on this site, on this spreadsheet, you're going to be calculating your housing and utilities. Since there really isn't a way for you to know what to put in here, one, you can use your parents, and two, this website kind of gives you a very rough estimate on housing. What I will say is most of the housing is about 40% higher than what it was on this website. So that's one of the things that I'm probably no longer using the website, but at least it gives you an idea. So in this case, I've put $1,300 because I know that at this point, a 2-bedroom apartment is kind of gone up to about 13. Again, adding on that about that 35-40%. So that's where I get the 1,300 from. But again, so if you're looking for a studio apartment, take that number, that's $684, add on 40%, and that'll kind of give you a rough estimate. Or again, ask your parents or ask an older sibling who may be your uncle or aunt or somebody like that who may be obviously living on their own. All right, moving on from housing. The next site is going to talk about utilities. So again, this just gives you an idea. So we're going to use the 41 for the internet. Okay, that's cool. All right, and then it's going to give us for mobile phone $47. Now, because I have 3 people in this case in my family, I'm going to change from 47 times 3. I'm going to round it up to 50, and that's how I got $150 for my mobile phone. All right, water and gas. I'm just going to put 70 for the water and gas. I'm going to leave the gas at 0 since I'm just going to put all the money tied into one thing. I don't have to really divide it by 2. Just $70 for the water and gas. Cable TV, I don't really need the cable TV, so I'm going to leave that blank. And electricity is $194. I just rounded up to $200. So this is how I got my numbers. Again, I would recommend having somebody help you if it makes it a little bit easier. But if not, these numbers will work. Okay, because again, the only thing we're doing is the projected cost. This is just estimates. We're projecting. We're guessing. We're trying to figure out, as to how much money we'll spend per month. All right, food. So let's scroll down. Food is going to be double. So whatever category you want to do for this category for this is going to be double that. So in this case, if I eat at home the whole time, it's going to be $600. If I'm going to eat at home plus grab some fast food, it's going to be $800. And then dine out $450. I'm gonna eat out. I'm gonna eat at home and probably dine out. So instead of making this 450, I'm gonna double it for 900. So we're just gonna split it in half. Half of 900 is what, 450, right? So I'm gonna put 450 for each one. Gonna be my $900. Again, I'm just doubling the numbers because food prices have gone up. All right, moving on from food, transportation. So transportation, if you want to take the bus, $75. If you want a used car, 543. Basic auto, 733, and an average auto, 808. All right. Again, these numbers are a little high, but for right now, I mean, we'll use those. I'm gonna choose $733 for a basic auto. All right. Now for fuel, fuel is going to be calculating based off of how much gas you think you're going to spend. By the way, I just realized car payment. If you have a spouse, you have to have two car payments. So in this case, I'm going to say that we have a used car. So I'm actually going to add 733 plus the 543. So if I do that together, that's probably going to give me about $1,100. I'm just going to, again, we're just guessing. So I'm going to put $1,100 for my car notes. Fuel, for gas. Um, Gas is basically going to be, again, based on the total what type of car you have. But it's pretty common to say it's going to be a little, maybe about $60 a week. So $60 a week makes it about $120. Let's see, 60 times 4, that's 240. So 240 each month for gas. But again, since I have two cars, everybody, what does that mean I have to do? I have to double it. So 250 times two, basically rounding up to 500. I just like round numbers. There we go. 500 a month for gas. All right. Let's go to the next one. Let's see what we got. Clothing. All right. So your clothing. This is going to be just kind of what you like to, how much you like to spend. I don't think it's really a wrong answer on this. Just again, totally depends on you. So I'm going to put for clothing. I'm just going to put $150 a month. This is for me, my spouse, for tennis shoes, sneaker heads, all that stuff. $150 a month. And we're gonna leave it at that. All right. Health insurance plan. Um, if you think health insurance, meaning if you get sick, something happens to you, you want to be able to go to a doctor. It says here's 140 for basic, 180 for premium. I'm gonna go with premium health insurance, so that's $180. If you have glasses, I don't, but if you have glasses, you need to add 25. I'm gonna add 25 for my dental, and that's gonna be my insurance each month, $205. So again, everybody, we kind of we're allowing the website to kind of help give us some estimated numbers. All right, personal care, basics, health and fitness, personal services, luxuries, things like that. For me myself, I'm gonna have a gym membership. My wife has a gym membership, so we're gonna associate $8 per month for that, and we're always saving up for vacations. So I'm gonna put $100 per month for vacations. Again, I'm saving enough so that when we're ready to get a vacation, we have the money to do it. Um, Entertainment. So entertainment is going to be different bundles. Now, I didn't have anything for my TV service over here for my cable TV, and that's because I have streaming services. So in this case, I have Hulu, right? You got your Netflix, you got your Disney Plus, all of those things. So when I added up all my streaming services, it's $46 a month. I'm choosing for music services. I don't really want to pay anything extra for the Spotify or the Apple Music or anything like that. I'm just going to use the free versions. A gaming bundle. This is for me. It's going to be included for Xbox Live. Better go online. I'm going to save about $8 a month for games in case I want to buy a game that month. But let's just say you don't buy the games every month. Let's say you just buy them, let's say every 2 months. Then that's going to be $48 every month. That way, in 2 months, you'll have $80 to buy the game. So 40 plus a 15 gives us $55. So $55 per month. And then my phone bundle is $90, but it says here it's 50, so I'm just gonna change it to 50. But again, everybody, I'm telling you right now, the prices have gone up. So, but basically, everybody, you would just pick what your bundle is, and you put that amount here, which bundle you're interested in. These are optional. If you can't afford to do them, then you have to take them out. All right, moving on from entertainment. What's next? Miscellaneous. So pet care. Pets are just like anything else. Pets are optional, but you do have to take into account grooming, toys, how much their food costs. So anything you have to do, that's a whole other thing for people who choose to do that. I already included my vacation amount of 100. New electronics. If you just want to save up for stuff, you would add that here. I am going to save up 200 a month just for things, in case like I said, furniture, electronics, stuff like that. All right. What's next? Student loan. All right, this is going to be for people who got a bachelor's degree. I'll let the people, we'll talk about that at that time. But just for, if I'm putting it in now, it says here you got a bachelor's degree from a private university, you got to pay $235 a month. So that's how that would work, 235, and I'm paying. Now, if my wife went, she went as well, but she went to a public university, so that's another $200. So instead of 235, 335, 435 a month. Student loans. All right. What's next? What we got? Family. The family costs, you don't have to use these numbers. That's where the chart comes in. So if you have, we'll talk about that with everybody at a later time, but you're basically going to add up how much it costs to have your kids. All right. And you are now done. So when I go up to my top of my budget, it tells me that I have spent $1,000 more than what I have. So it says I have $6,338 each month coming in, but I have actually spent $7,355. I have spent way too much money. So that means things like the savings up for this little vacation. Oh, that gotta go. Saving for stuff. I don't have $20. That gotta go. Maybe my clothing budget is instead of 150. I can only spend 100. A gym membership, probably got to go to a different gym, reduce that down to 40, go to Planet Fitness instead of, the good gym. And as I'm doing that, as I'm making those adjustments, see how that number is coming down. So this number has to be black because as long as that number is red, that means I'm spending way too much money. Apparently, we're having way too much fun too. So I got to get rid of that. So that's how you budget. You have to get this number under from it being red. All right. So that is basically how you do your budget. Once you finish it, you are going to submit it to me, and that's what we're going to be working from for the rest of the remainder of the project.